extra time.
I've got to live with the decisions I make. I'm representing the International Cricket Council. I've got a job to do, and the job I do is by the facts given to me, and then it's up to me and me alone to make a decision. So I wouldn't change what happened in 2008. And I must say the one thing which disappointed me a bit, but I suppose it was right, is that I never got any help at all from Mr. Nigel Peters, who was the QC. He didn't intimate to me at any stage which way it was going, and I respected that because his job was just to oversee it. But the question you asked, would I go back on it? I wouldn't, because in my heart of hearts, I think I made the right decision on the facts that I was given. Sachin, I think, the world appreciates, and I appreciate what a real good guy he is, and what an unbelievable cricketer he is. But from my point of view, I had my hearing, and we all had a chance to say something, of which Sachin had the chance to say what he saw the situation as it happened out there, and he was the striker. And as I said, he didn't hear anything that was said. That's what he told me in my hearing, and he tried to appease the situation. Then my hearing's over, I give my verdict, and there's an appeal process which goes before a judge from New Zealand, and apparently he said at that case that he heard what Harbhajan Singh said, which was a very bad Indian word, which was very unfortunate that he didn't say that to me, at my hearing. And the stories were that if the appeal wasn't upheld, that the Indians would go back home. So that was the situation. Do I think racism exists in South African cricket? No, I don't. I really think those times have passed. We had a situation where in 1971 the team to tour Australia was going to be announced, and it was a South African Games match which the government had organised between the rest of South Africa and the Currie Cup winners, who were Transvaal. And at that time the South African Cricket Association applied to include 2 non-whites to tour Australia. That was turned down by the government, and it was the first time that we'd had 22 or 24 of the top cricketers of South Africa in the country. And we decided to support very much South African cricket's application. At the end of the day, we were not going to take the field, that play, but we did in the end. We walked off the field after 1 ball and gave a press statement which said that we supported South African Cricket Association, and we wanted the playing fields level. We wanted that the cricket is played everywhere and by everybody. I think that it's very unfortunate that we've got a wicket like this at the Wanderers. I think it's pretty common knowledge that the South African team wanted a green wicket, and a green wicket that seams around a bit is a lot different to the way this pitch is played. It has behaved badly. The reasons why, I don't really know, but as a match referee, you try to assess the situation from both sides, and I think what the umpires did yesterday, I think was the right decision. There's going to be criticism from both sides, but at what stage do you determine whether a match is fit and undangerous to actually carry on playing? Would any umpire or officials make that decision at 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning? I don't think so. But after the play has been going for a few hours, the pitch is unpredictable, and I think at the end of the day the umpires made the right call. They called off play, discussed it with both teams, discussed it with administrators and management, to try and assess the situation and to try and to overcome it. And I think the way they've done it has been good, and I think the outcome so far has been fantastic, because the game will carry on, and let's just hope it all dies a natural death. I've written the book Caught in the Middle mainly because I wanted to get 2 of my points of view across when I was a match referee for the International Cricket Council. The one was obviously involved Harbhajan Singh and Andrew Simons, and I just wanted to put my points of view across exactly what happened at that hearing with Harbhajan and Andrew Simons, and also with the Pakistan-England test match that was called off by the umpires, including Daryl Hare, when England were given that test match and Pakistan forfeited. And then just to tell a bit about my cricket career, some of the games I played, and some of my work that I do for my foundation, looking after underprivileged kids in South Africa. I think it's an unfortunate situation if the match had been abandoned for India, because India have batted twice on the pitch. They've had their second innings. South Africa are into their second innings, and I don't think the pitch has deteriorated much more in South Africa's second innings to what it was doing during India's second innings. So India have had to battle it out and guts it out and shown a lot of character in the way they have played. So it would probably have been unfair that you abandon the match when South Africa are batting. And I suppose you shouldn't see it as an India-South Africa situation, but that's the way it lies. And the end result now is that South Africa have got a bat on it, and I think that is the right decision.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।